Hey, what's up, Improvement Warrior? Welcome to the 47-day Circadian Nutrition Challenge, formerly known as the 47-day Ketogenic Diet Challenge. The website, you can read all about it down below, but it's basically the keto website and then my translations on what I said was actually wrong in regards to keto and carbohydrates and all that stuff. Because I believe the first thing, the headline at the page, which should be right above or right below this video, is "Carbs kill, fat heals." And that's complete BS. Carbohydrates do not kill. Okay? It's carbohydrates in a certain context kill. But carbohydrates in another context are perfectly fine and can be eaten, no problem. Okay? But the Circadian Nutrition Challenge is, well, first of all, what is circadian? Okay, what's that? Okay, that is, it comes from circadian rhythm. So circadian rhythm is the number one factor for your health. Okay. 5 years ago, I wouldn't have believed that. I would have told you nutrition, fitness, sleep. Those are the three things you need to get right, and you'll be healthy. Okay, but that's not true. So we're all dictated by a circadian rhythm. Every single animal, every single human, okay, it is the plants, the trees, the animals, the grass. It's all dictated by a circadian rhythm, a 24-hour cycle that we have inside of us. And this rhythm, it dictates when is the best time to eat, when is the worst time to eat, because it is actually more important when you eat than what you eat. And in this challenge, we're going to get deep into it. So January 2023 is when I made the switch to the Circadian Nutrition Challenge and dropped the keto. Is keto bad? No, keto is not bad. Keto is good in the right context. So I live in Columbus, Ohio. And it's January right now, and right now we're getting a huge break because it is 60 degrees today. But last week we had a blizzard, but I was in Florida, so missed it. Thank God. But yeah, in January in Ohio, things don't grow. In January in Canada, things don't grow. In January in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Washington, okay, Maine, New York, all these northern places, nothing grows. Okay? So if nothing is growing, because all food is grown via photosynthesis. Okay? Photosynthesis is driven by light. We are driven by light. Circadian is light. So anytime you hear circadian, you want to think light, but you want to think good light, sunlight. So even if it is cloudy,
5 minutes completed. Burned calories, 24 calories.
So even though it is cloudy today, the sun rays, the sun's photons are still getting through. Okay, so that's, yeah, just think of a cloudy day as like a red light day, because it's blocking, the clouds will block some of the UV, but all of the red light is still getting through. So think of it like an ultra red light sauna, the ultimate one. Okay, the red light therapy devices, they don't compare to the actual sun. Okay, I still use them, but it doesn't compare to the sun. So that's what circadian is. So when you hear circadian, think light. All food is grown via photosynthesis. That's not grown in a lab, which you shouldn't be eating anyway. And this challenge is going to teach you all about circadian nutrition, when to eat, what to eat, the seasonal approach to eating based on where you are. Okay, So if you're in the tropics, if you live near the equator, which the majority of people do not, then you can pretty much eat the same year round. But if you're like most people who live in the northern hemisphere, I think that's I know it's over 50% that live in the northern hemisphere. I know in the US, the vast majority is in the northeast corner. I think from Chicago to the northeast corner, Maine, is where the majority of people are. But we're going to teach you how to eat based on where you live and the seasons. So it's a seasonal approach. And that's one thing. If you're doing keto year round, you're doing it wrong. Okay? Even keto is a good way to get you started and get you jump started. And if you are overweight, which means you're leptin resistant, which this challenge will teach you about, leptin resistance, it's the most important hormone. It will teach you about that. And it will teach you, I lost my train of thought, but basically, I will teach you how to eat seasonally. Ketogenic diet is not a bad diet. If you're 100 pounds overweight, 150 pounds overweight, keto is a good place to start, but it shouldn't take you more than a year, 18 months at most, to lose 100, 150, 200 pounds. If it takes you longer to lose 100 pounds, 150 pounds, then we basically know you are focusing on diet and exercise, which you should not be doing, because diet and exercise is a false paradigm. It's a false belief. And another thing this challenge is going to teach you is changing your beliefs, because your beliefs are going to be the thing that keeps you from optimal health and keeps you in disease. Okay? Because most people believe that once you get a disease, you've just got to keep going to the doctors, taking the pills and all that stuff, which is not true. So the Circadian Nutrition Challenge will help you to alleviate any problems, alleviate all inflammation, okay, which is the start of all diseases. We'll teach you how to eat. Okay, so I'm eating keto now because it is January in Ohio. But there are certain aspects that I follow, and certain aspects that I will teach you in order to get the most out of this, because nobody has a weight problem. Okay, what you have is a broken circadian mechanism, and you have a hormone problem. Okay, food can't fix hormones, food can't fix circadian rhythms. You also have a broken mitochondria. Food can't fix broken mitochondria. There's one food that everybody needs to be eating, which we'll talk about, which can fix circadian rhythms, mitochondria. It's part of the process. Everything is a process. Everything, it's not just you start eating better and then you are 100% and you feel better. That's bogus. That's BS. Okay, so registration's down below. Read the rest of the website. If you have questions, email me, text me, 614-304-1426, and email is improvementwarrior@mail.com. But if you have questions, let me know. And if you want other people to get in this challenge, send them to the website improvementwarriorfitness.com/circadian nutrition, and we will get them going. But yeah, check it out. And
10 minutes completed. Burned calories, 48 calories.
I'll talk to you later, and let's get on the freight train to circadian nutrition. Have a great day. Stay strong, stay positive. Be the improvement warrior.